Hello! Today I'm going to be comparing my three ESP E2 Eclipse guitars and discuss why they are three very different guitars. Let's go! Hello, I hope you're all doing well. So, ESP guitars. These are my three Eclipse that I have acquired over the years. I love them. They just look cool and they sound great. So I've played ESPs since I was pretty young. Bought my first one when I was about 19, which was this Kirk Hammett KH602 LTD. I used this guitar for a very long time, but I don't actually play it much anymore because the neck on these Kirk Hammett LTD series are wider this way than what they are on the Eclipses. And because I play these so often, and the Gibsons are even very similar to the Eclipse, yeah, when I go back to this, it just feels weird, as you can imagine, because we use very micro movements on our fretboard. So to go from something a bit smaller to have to stretch just that little bit extra, it's a total pain in the ass actually, but it still looks cool, so I keep it. Alright, my three ESP Eclipse E2s. Obviously on the surface we've got three different colours. We've got our purple sparkle, the black with the gold hardware, and the marine blue. Now, are they just the same guitar with a different paint job? That's what I thought I was going to get. I'm not going to say I was disappointed, but I definitely was surprised to find just how different each one is. So first of all, this was the first one I got, the blue one. If we have a look at the neck, you can see it goes all the way through, like it's one big piece of wood. Whereas on the other two, I think this is what they call set through. So it's more set on there, but then apparently goes through as well. So I don't quite understand the difference there. I don't know which is better and which is worse. They all still feel great. The purple is exactly the same as the black in that case. Now, according to the specs, they're all 24.75 inch scale, and as far as I can tell, they're all the same. All three of them have a mahogany body with a maple top and a mahogany neck. These two, the black and the purple, both have an ebony fingerboard, so it's a bit darker. Let's just get in and have a look at that one. Sure you can see that. But the blue one has a rosewood, so it's a bit lighter and a bit more brown. Does it feel any different? Look, I don't think so, but you know, I think when it comes down to it, it's a look thing. Now, according to the specs, all three of them have the thin U neck. So I did a bit of a measurement beforehand to check this because this purple sparkle has always felt a little bit more chunky in my hand. Now, it turns out these two are pretty much almost exactly the same, but the blue is actually narrower this way. Now, it's not overly annoying, but it is enough to have to, adjust every time I pick this one up. All three of them have 22 extra jumbo frets, but the biggest difference are the pickups. Obviously, they all look a little bit different, but these two here, the neck pickups are EMG 60s and the bridge pickups are EMG 81s. But on the purple sparkle, in the neck we have an EMG 66 and in the bridge we have an EMG 57. They'll have their three-way toggle switch, 2 volumes and a tone. This one, I did see someone else on another video, they had this guitar, but they had push-pull knobs on theirs. Mine, for whatever reason, does not. It's just standard volume and tone. I'm not missing it, but good to know, right? Now, they're all pretty light. All the bodies are pretty thin. Got that thin line ESP kind of thing. But annoyingly, this one is a little bit top-heavy. So when I stand with it, with the strap, it does tend to do this, just that bit. So I've started adjusting my strap a little bit higher. That's a bit of pain in the bum, but I'm sure there are ways to counteract that. So there's just a quick talk through the specs. As you can hear, they do vary just enough to make them different in their own ways. I'm just going to play through each one now and see if you guys can hear a difference. there we go, guys. That's my 3 ESP Eclipse E2 guitars. Now, they are all the same guitar, but end of the day, these few minor differences definitely make all the difference, and that makes them all very unique and very individual guitars. Even actually, which I forgot to mention at the start, right down to the finish. This is very glossy and this is matte, and that feel really adds to sort of the texture as you're playing as well. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned and I'll see you next time.